the iron flask to Lord Portico to go back to the stronghold of Duke Zalto to try and capture the fire elemental, and had explored the base level of the maelstrom, and had found out a few things, and had a
friends
couple
with
of
a whale
encounters.
shark
What's that?
and made friends with a killer whale.
Yes, made friends with the killer whale, and found out a few things, and now
8
are
tons of tender crab meat.
Yes,
hi Emmy.
tender roasted crab meat.
Yes, and somebody made friends.
Yes.
Made friends with a tiny little salamander.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
And so now we're
That cooks my food.
yeah, and now we're going up.
Cool.
So as you come up the stairs, there are a few humans and no giants in the room. All of the humans are wearing black and clad in leather,
Crap.
but they seem to be paying you no attention, almost as if they don't even notice you.
Do they have any distinguishing marks on their person?
You see several winged snakes in on the armor, and one of them even has a snake that has wings that's wrapped around its arm. Almost seems like he's whispering in his ear.
That seems like a bad guy.
I mean, they're all clearly adventurers.
All right.
Just a great big band of them.
I think there's 7 of them.
Are they around anything that looks important? Are they looking at something specific?
3 of them are around these 2 tables right here, and the other 4 are around these 2 tables right here. They're eating and drinking and having a good old time.
I say quietly to Zeke, so what now?
I think we introduce ourselves, and I pull out my hammer.
You're gonna go up with weapons drawn? All right,
I go everywhere with weapons drawn, baby.
that's fair.
I guess I do too, because my weapons are always drawn.
Nurum, what about you?
Yeah, I guess we don't know anything else about these. Yeah, I've been drawn.
All right, so the leader, the guy with the snake on his arm, turns around and goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Who the fuck are you?
I
You're not a giant.
really. Your powers of observation are exquisite, my friend.
I
That's
do have a
true.
+4 perception.
I'm Zolkin. I'm the leader of these men. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Ezekiel, and I listen to Talos.
So you're a priest
You
then?
should not be here.
Why shouldn't we be here? We're guests of the Lady Sarissa. Or
Okay, then
why
I guess
shouldn't
you
you
should
be
be
here? Or why should you be here?
Lord Portico sent us.
Okay, what did he send you to do?
Might need a refresher on that.
We gotta
I
go
know
to
exactly
the.
what-
What's the name of the
No,
king's place? We're in the king's place. We're trying to track down. What's his name?
King,
Okay.
Typhoid? Typhus? Damn it. To my notes.
Do you guys
I
even
can-
D&D? No, I'm
I
kidding.
must use my additional notes.
I know we're here to repel a dragon, but I don't say that out loud.
Well,
you guys are here to treat with Sarissa and to convince her that Imrith is a bad deal.
Yeah. Repel
Yeah.
a dragon, who was obviously here.
Clearly. We're here to find Emrith and treat with Emrith.
Ah,
No.
Lady Emrith. You know her as well then. Are you in her employ?
We are in no man's employ, nor giant's employ at this point.
Okay, so you don't work for Emrys.
We do not.
All right. He sort of looks to the left at his guys, looks to the right at his guys, and says, "Get 'em, boys." But roll initiative.
And I know I should have done a deception roll. Would have been a 2, but
I wasn't going to lie to that guy. I want to fight him. He has a snake on his arm. That means he's a bad guy.
That's fair.
You can't have a snake on your arm and not be a bad guy. Come on. Woohoo! Put me in, coach. Put me in. Oh, not even last. What up? Dude, I'm so fast.
So
I mean, you did, like, initiate this bullshit, so of course you have to be fast.
I'm so fast. I beat Rick twice. 'Cause I'm like lightning.
it's true. All right. So Nurum, you are first to act. Zolkin has just told the rest of his boys to attack Ezekiel and Maul. He hasn't really seen you yet because you're standing behind a giant, so or a half giant. So he's not really even sure you're there. So depending on what you do, he may have cover against you because he can't see it right now.
That's hilarious.
Am I within range of him, or do I have to move?
Yeah, you're clearly within range, but he
You can
can't
just shoot
see.
between my legs, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought I might rage and attack him then, if he's sicking his guys on me.
I mean, that's fair. So right now, the way it sort of looks is Ezekiel and Maul are kind of here, and then
I'm behind.
you're kind of back there, and then everybody else is kind of like that.
Then where's
Oh my lord! I just
We
had,
have
like,
6
the
of them.
best idea
And
for
then
this for
which
you,
one is
but
the
I
leader
can't
again?
tell
The
you.
leader's like the bigger circle.
I just had the best idea for Nurum, but I can't say anything to him because it's metagaming.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
all right. So let him
I'm gonna
go.
go after him then.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So let's move you up here. Move both of the lines of the X up there.
Like, I left half of myself back there.
I left my heart in San Francisco.
So raging and attacking in here.
You don't even want to know where I left my pants.
Whoa.
I mean, San
First
Diego.
attack.
Yeah, that's what I just.
That's second attack.
Both of those are going to hit.
All right, so plus 8, 13 damage, 18 damage.
So a total of 31. Yeah. All right. Cool.
That's for, like, how about your powers of observation? You observed
Maul.
that hurts like hell?
I'm sorry. Nurum, did you want to do anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right, cool. Maul.
The dude with the snake on his arm is the leader, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do something. I'm gonna walk straight up to him. And I'm gonna try and grab his face since my hand is about the size of his head.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and grab it to where my hand covers his mouth, and then I'm gonna take my sword hand and shove it up under his chin.
Cool. Roll a strength check.
Okay.
It's going to be opposed by his strength.
Okay. And I get proficiency in that, I think.
Yep. I don't think you're
Holy
gonna. I don't think you're gonna get to grab him. That's fine though. You can still attack.
touched it.
All right. Well, then you succeed.
Nice.
Roll your attack with advantage.
Okay.
Since you succeeded on the strength check, and
My
I'm going
modifier's
to
a 6, right?
yeah, and then I'm going to
Okay.
give you an extra d6 for the your hand on his face
Okay, good. Extra d6 to what?
to damage if you hit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so roll with advantage and then add a d6 to your damage roll. That'll hit.
Both would hit.
Yep.
Okay, and damage. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I forgot I had this. Okay. Let me just make sure of something real quick. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. One more level and I get to do extra damage because of my race.
Cool.
So that's...
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, and another, because I didn't add the extra d6.
Yep.
Okay, so... So that's going to be 17.
17. All right.
17 straight to the throat.
Nice. He kind of like his head sort of like gets engulfed by your hand and sort of like rocks back a little bit. He didn't like that at all.
The sword to the throat. That's...
Yeah.
He's mortally wounded at this point.
Yep. Ezekiel.
I get another attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So roll. Well, we'll just say it. We'll say it hit. So because the first one you rolled with advantage. Just roll your
Gotcha.
damage again.
Okay. 12.
All
12
right.
to the throat.
17 and 12. All right.
Okay.
And Ezekiel.
I call upon Talos, may his angels come down and guard me, may his lightning strike mine enemies. I cast spirit guardians and I wade into the fray of assholes. Anybody within a 15-foot radius takes damage and gets half movement.
Is this your chipper shredder?
This is my weed chipper.
Nice. Okay. So you guys are going to move over here.
As long as it's not too loud.
They get a wisdom save as all of these angels made of lightning descend and start swirling within a 30-foot diameter circle of me.
So I'm going to roll for the top half and then the bottom half. So 15 for the top half might make it. The 9 for the bottom half did not.
I am a DC 17. No, 16 now.
All right, so nobody made it.
Nobody made it. Nobody knows. 3.
Let's do this shit.
They all take 11 damage.
Nice. Including the leader. What about your allies?
They are immune to it.
Cool.
That is why this is always on my list of spells I must have ready to go. Everything else I cast hurts everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So the leader really didn't like what you did to him there, Maul.
He can't do anything. He's at arm's length with my fucking hand on his face.
He's going to chop at your arm
Okay.
with a 15 and an 11.
Did my armor class go up?
No. Well, did you put 2 points into Dex?
Yeah.
What was your AC before?
15.
If you put 2 points in Dex, it went up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it'll be 16 now.
So he misses by 1.
Damn it. And then,
That's why I was making sure.
yeah, so the one that's right next to him,
Yeah.
this guy, is going to attack Nurum because he can tell that his boss can't attack. And gets a 20 against your armor class.
Yeah.
And then the one that's right in front of Nurum is going to attack him too. So it gets a 15 against your armor class.
Yeah, 15 doesn't hit. Or sorry, yeah, 15 doesn't hit.
All right. And then Maul, you're going to get attacked by this guy right here.
Which guy? The guy next to me?
That guy who's not the leader, who's next to you.
Okay.
And he's going to attack with a +4, 21
Yeah,
hits.
he got me.
Range in the back. They're both going to attack Ezekiel. 7 does not hit. 16, I'm assuming, does not hit.
No, sir.
All right, so Maul, you take 11 damage.
Okay, cool.
And Nurum, you take 11 damage as well.
What type of damage?
It is piercing damage. It's a sword.
Okay, so that's half.
Rage on, my brother. Rage on.
Nurum, back up to you.
All right. How's the leader looking?
He's doing fine. He's really pissed, but he's doing fine.
Yeah, I'll attack him 2 more times. Wait, +9.
That hits.
That one hits 2, I'm assuming.
Yep, both hit.
All right. 13 damage and 12 damage. 25.
All right.
Chipping away at this guy.
Yep.
Taking it to him like a lumberjack. One whack at a time.
Pretty much. Maul,
I'm gonna
he's
do it again.
managed to break free of your grapple, so I'm going to have you roll the opposed strength again.
Okay, that is...
You got to beat a 15 this time.
Oh yeah, he gets away.
So you do not
His
get advantage.
vocal cords are cut, but he gets away.
You don't get advantage, and you don't get the extra d6. So you just get to. You still get to attack though.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Yep. Rolled it.
Cool. There's the first. That doesn't
Miss.
hit, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And there's the second.
That'll hit.
Critical.
So max damage, and then roll your dice again.
Okay. So max damage would be
18. 2d6 and a d4.
yeah.
12 and 4 is 16.
That's 16.
16. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
16 plus 5.
All right.
And
21.
as a bonus action, I'm doing flurry of blows on this fucker.
Your bonus action was trying to grab him. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to face grab him. If you want to spend a key point, you can do your flurry of blows. But
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that.
okay.
So
just
that
is a
means I
regular
get to
bonus.
attack twice or 3 times. I think it's twice.
Twice. It's twice.
Okay. 1.
Yep.
2.
Nope.
1 doesn't hit. Okay, cool. So the first one, 10.
All right. So 21 and 10 is 31 damage.
Yeah.
All right. He's not looking. He's not happy.
I bet.
He's not looking good.
You can't scream anymore, though. That's the best part. Because I can stab him in the throat.
Ezekiel.
All right. How many are? I mean, I got shot. Nobody's engaged with me in melee. Is that what that means?
Yeah. No. There's one guy who's right in front of you, but he attacked Nurum.
All right. If there's
he's-
a guy right in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and attack that guy on there.
He's right there in front of you. Yeah.
Greatly appreciated.
Rick, does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit the non-leaders.
Okay. Then Ezekiel does that, and I continue with my spiritual guardian. So on their turns, they have to make their wisdom save or take damage.
All right. Some of the other sheet. Alright. So +1 for the top half, 16.
Makes it.
And for the bottom half, critically fails. So they're going to get max damage.
Neat. Then they take 24 damage.
24
Like bitches.
damage.
And the ones that made it still take half damage.
So,
I'm
12?
rolling it up right now for you.
oh, you're going to roll it? Okay.
8. I assume it's not half max. I mean, I'll take
Yeah.
it if you want to give it to me. but-
Nah. Roll it.
Yeah. It's 16.
So they take 8.
my gosh.
Okay.
Damn, son. You should have taken that half damage, fool.
That would have been freaking awesome.
All right. The ones that took max damage look really shaken.
They are busted.
they're not feeling very good. The leader is going to attempt to whack at Maul with his first attack with a 17, and
Yeah,
he is
that
going
hits.
to continue around in a circle at Nurum because he doesn't like being hit in the back. And he's going to miss at Nurum. Maul, you take 17 damage,
Damn.
and
Okay.
then these two guys that are right here saw their leader hit Maul, and so one of them is going to attack Nurum and miss, and one of them is going to attack Ezekiel and miss, and then this guy right here is going to attack Nurum and critically fail. And then the guy in front of Ezekiel that you just tried to hit, Ezekiel, is going to attack you with a 13
Nope.
and miss. Both of the range guys are going to attack Ezekiel again. 17 does not hit your armor class?
No, sir.
Okay. So there's a whole lot of pillow fighting going on over here. Except Maul got hit
Dice are not on
by the
your side
leader.
today, brother. Not on your
The
My
side.
dice
guy
are not with
pretty
me.
Heftily, though.
Yeah, the dice are not with me today, so...
I mean, you still took a hefty chunk out of me. Like, you've taken 28 points of damage out of me.
yeah,
already.
that's true. You guys have done...
A lot.
You guys have done a shitload more than that, though. After this guy right here gets his shot off, he is going to leave. He's going to attempt to leave.
Which guy?
The guy that just moved. This
The
guy
boss
right
guy?
here. No,
Okay.
the guy who's shooting in the back with an arrow.
Gotcha. Sorry.
You need to take him down.
Probably run to alert more guys.
He's already fucked up, so you
Yeah,
need
he's
to kill him.
really fucked up.
Destructive wave make a lot of noise.
Yes.
All of the noise. I have another option, though.
Okay.
Yeah, let Zeke do it because he's on the outside. He has line of sight on him. You don't. You have like 3 guys in front of you.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah.
You can see him. He's only 15.
No,
no.
no.
he's-
I'm
That's
over here. I'm
yeah,
not over there.
that's yeah. Nerm's
So-
got to look through a dude.
yeah.
Get to-
He's got to look around a dude and like over the top of a giant-sized table, but like
Yeah.
he's okay.
Okay, but
I can nail him from with a magic missile from here, right?
Absolutely.
that's still
Oh
pretty
yeah.
loud, isn't it?
Magic missile doesn't miss.
Yeah, magic missile won't miss.
But is
All
it
right.
loud?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Magic missile it is. What level is that with the?
You
It
can
is
get
a-
it on all 4 of them though too.
5th level spell, and it's 7d4.
74.
If you want them all to hit him.
Oh yeah, because that just kind of breaks apart, and
Because each D4 is a
different
separate
missile.
missile. Yeah.
I gotcha.
You could do half and half. Half on him to make sure he's dead. The other half spread out to the other 3.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that half is going to kill him.
That's true. You don't.
Do your thing, Durham. Play your character.
Yeah. Play.
You're the boss. Get it done.
Do what you want.
I'm just gonna go overkill, make sure it kills him.
Cool. Roll 7d4.
Seems like the barbarian way to go.
I mean, it's true.
Oh,
Overkill.
that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That had
Hopefully.
to. That hurt.
He did.
Oh, I can tell that hurt.
Oh,
So these, like, you pull, like, behind you one of the stars off, and it magically turns into 7 darts in your hand. And you sort of look at it for a second because you've only got 5 fingers. You're not sure exactly how to point it, and you just go like make a tomahawk
that
chop,
guy?
and go that guy. And then they sort of all go in different directions, and like do the whole wanted thing around the pig, and just slam into him all at once. This big cloud of smoke comes up, and it spells out Nurum in silver smoke.
I love it.
I love it.
He's dead.
Nicely done. I assume that counts as like I don't get a bonus attack then if I do that.
Yeah, you don't get an extra attack if you do that. All right, Maul,
I'm gonna go after this dude again.
do it.
So,
You gonna try and grab him, or you gonna just hit him?
I'm just gonna hit him.
Cool. Do it up. 16 does not hit. 24
That
does. Yep. 18 is the number on the leader. 17
Okay.
is the number on the non-leaders. Roll your damage.
I am doing that right now. 5.
Right? That was not good.
And I'm going after him again with
Another flurry of blows.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Miss
Oh,
both
okay.
times.
yep, all because I didn't grab his face again.
It's true.
But I did get another cut on him, so...
You did. You took a little. One of his
How's he
teeth fell
looking?
out. He's almost at a quarter
Oh my god.
HP.
This
So
dude
he's
got more HP than he should.
he's just over a quarter.
Gotcha.
So he's gonna sort of like scream, be like, "You shouldn't be here!"
You can't scream!
Ah.
You can't scream!
Oh yeah, that's right. You cut my fucking throat. He's gonna get really pissed because he can't scream.
Maul just grins at him.
Ezekiel.
All right. So overall, how does the room look? Is most people pretty hurt, or most people okay?
Almost everybody's close to dead except for you guys.
Almost everybody's close to dead.
The bottom half is on death's door. The top half is a little bit better off.
Okay. I am going to cast Healing Word on the monk.
Yes. How much do I get? 8?
You get 8 hit points, which allows me to fly 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to the main guy.
Okay.
You're flying over me then. Gotcha. Because he's
I
right
can
in
fly
front.
over whoever the fudge I want.
Go ahead.
And I get a 19 to hit him.
Oh my
That
god.
hits.
All right. I am going to add on my weapon damage, so we're going to give him a little Thunderstruck here.
Thunderstruck.
And that gives him a total of 30 or 28 damage because math is hard.
All right.
Praise Talos.
And he's gonna turn around and swing at you, Ezekiel.
Cool. He's got to take damage on his turn first off. Make that save. Make sure he lives. 21 does hit me, though.
He gets a 5 on his wisdom save.
All right, he's going to take 3d8 then when he starts his turn, so 11 damage on that. And then, because he was mean and hit me, he's going to take another 9 damage for touching me, because you don't touch Talos.
All right. And you're going to take 17.
All right, that means I'm going to have to make a concentration check that's actually big enough to give me a little bit of fun.
And
But I
14
get
is going to
advantage
miss
on
you
this.
with his second attack.
14 misses me, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I make my concentration check just fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I am focused as fuck.
And then these two guys back here are both going to attack Nurum because they saw you kill their buddy.
They have to take the...
They have to take the save for the angels.
Smoke.
That's
Spirit
true.
guardian.
They do have to save against the angels. 11 and 14. Everybody
No, sir.
misses.
Everybody
Death to everyone.
drop them.
What was the 3d8
You want me to
from
re-roll or
before?
just go with the
What was the
roll
damage
out?
from before? 9?
Huh?
11.
It was 11, yeah.
It was 11. All
Yep.
right. So the bottom half guys are dead. So they don't get to go.
That seems right. I didn't like them anyway. They worship somebody else.
Oh yeah, the snake.
They do.
The
They
winged
do.
snake.
They're not very nice. And both of those guys attacked Nurum and missed. So there's the leader, who's like seriously on death's door, and then there's these two assholes back here in front of Nurum. Nurum, what would you like to do?
I'm going after the leader. Attack, attack.
Hits.
Oh.
And hits again.
Swear barbarians.
Tell me how you kill him.
Let's see. I've been chopping at him like a fucking tree the whole time, so I'm just aiming for the midsection with one last swing and just cleaving right through his back.
He goes over like a tree. Just his legs stay upright, and the rest of him sort of timber.
And the last thing he saw was my wide grin.
Maul, there are two assholes left.
I'm going to... Let me pull up my sheet real quick, because I know exactly what I'm going to do, so that I take the less damage. Okay, that's going to take 3, so that's fine. I can do that. I'm going to cast Hold Person on him, on the dude directly north of me, because I can't see the screen right now.
Okay.
And that will be my turn, because I can't
He's
do
held.
anything else.
He can't move.
Yep.
Ezekiel, you have two assholes left. One of them you just saw Maul cast Hold Person. The other one is right in front of Nurum, and you're sort of behind Nurum.
All right, I'm going to go for the one that's closest to me, so I guess that's going to be the one on Nurum.
Yep.
17 to hit.
Hits.
He takes 11 damage.
He dead.
I'm stomping assholes. I'm maintaining concentration, so on their turn they gotta make the save or take the damage.
All
You don't
right.
get to do another attack?
I only get one. I'm a cleric.
Okay, yeah.
I don't fight things.
Max damage.
21 to him.
He dead.
Oh, well, I was close to max just by rolling.
Me, yeah, almost. Because he critically failed his wisdom save.
Like you do.
Because, you know, I do
Because you a
that.
punk. He a punk.
He's a punk bitch who doesn't know any wisdom.
He don't know Talos.
It's
Loot
true.
the bodies. Grab the snake.
All right.
I grabbed
You
the
do that, stomp the snake in the face.
The snake
It's
is
a
going to
winged
try to...
snake. It's like a quetzalcoatl.
No, it's
Not
just,
anymore.
It's just a winged snake. It's not a coatl.
Okay.
It's much smaller than you would know that because it's much smaller than that. The coatl you guys ran into was huge. It was a large size creature. So
Right on.
it was. I mean, this is a small size creature. So you can tell the difference. The snake tries to bite you and can't get through your armor, but it is clearly not happy that you're holding on to it.
I'm trying to step on it like a bug.
No, I'm holding it right now, so
Oh,
I give it
okay.
to you since you show aggression.
You do you, then.
I give it to you. It is on you now.
Now I'm just stomping on it. I'm not
It's
happy
trying
about
to
this.
bite you.
I throw it on the ground and I'm jumping on it. Multiple
Roll.
feet.
Roll to hit
All right.
with unarmed strike, so proficiency plus your strength.
Well, okay. I guess that's something I could kind of do, almost.
He doesn't have much of an AC, but I want to make sure you hit him.
I do not!
You don't hit him. He had an AC of 10.
Dude, I'm like
So
a
you-
high school girl. I'm like, ah!
You try to stomp on him, and he's like bobbing and weaving, and he goes and tries to bite your ankle, and he tries him back to bite Maul, and then he comes back over to you and tries to bite you again.
If he tries to, the second time he tries to bite Zeke, I'll pick him up again and rip his wings off.
All right, roll me to hit.
To hit. Okay.
So strength plus your proficiency. That hits.
That's
I rip his wings off and feed them to my friend.
I don't
All
like
right.
that guy.
The snake is no more. He only had
But I
2
do
hit
like looting
points,
bodies.
so-
Loot the bodies!
Loot the snake.
On the snake, you're going to find some nasty guts, and some previously attached wings.
No, I took the wings and fed them to my little fire dude.
Yeah. You're going to find what it ate last week for lunch. So, like a half digested mouse. Nothing really that you want to keep, Neurum.
Yeah.
On the basic guys, you're gonna find a couple of longbows and a couple of long swords. Nothing super interesting. Their markings clearly remind you of these Zentarum guys that you've run into in the past. The black leather and the winged snakes were sort of a giveaway. On the leader, you are going to find a letter of introduction to Lady Sarissa from the leader of the Zentarum, who knows about her because of Imrith.
Does it look like these guys? I mean, does it introduce them favorably as were your partners?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, Lady Sarissa, hope this letter finds you well. My dear Imrith has told me all about you. I don't have the text of the letter in front of me.
Yeah.
But it's clearly meant to be a favorable introduction through Imrith to Lady Sarissa.
Do I see this letter over his shoulder?
Sure. I mean, everybody can see it.
I suggest to Zeke to put on the clothes of these dudes.
Deception.
Okay.
Whatever you want, guys.
Because I'm not going to fit into them, so...
Well, if you can't fit into them, I'm not taking my armor off.
Okay, then don't worry about it. It was just an idea of how
No,
to
it's not a bad idea.
explain shit.
But we don't know if she's evil or not, because we know Emrith is, but she may be just dumb.
Yeah.
Or maybe dumb's the wrong word. Stupid.
Or tractable.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to do then?
Definitely taking that letter though.
Yeah, let's go find her.
So,
I mean, not like shouting down the hallways find her, but let's see what we can see.
Okay, that guy that was running away from us was heading that way.
Yeah, so I think we should go the same way.
I
if
think
you
it's a smart
guys
move.
come into here, you are going to see a deep pool in the middle of the room.
I'm
And
peeking through the door first before opening it wide, just so you
the
know.
room's empty.
Okay.
The room is currently empty. This is like it almost looks like a scrying pool. The top of it is like smooth as glass. It is just like perfectly smooth. These are all 3 thrones. The one in the middle is made of obsidian and bone. The 2 on the sides are, normal stuff you guys have seen before. Wooden, metal, velvet cushions, that sort of stuff. But the one in the middle is fucked up looking. It is, the legs are made of dragon skulls. And, we lose you, Ezekiel? Andrew?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, there he is.
There we go.
I'm gonna suggest that before we go in, we
Uh-oh.
go back and throw the bodies down the stairs.
Okay, we see you again.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay, do you hear what I said?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
the 3 thrones.
3 thrones. The one in the middle is like the throne itself is made of obsidian and dragon bone. The legs are like dragon skulls and spines. It's really angry looking.
Hmm.
But
I mean,
otherwise, the
these
room is
guys
empty.
weren't good guys, right? I mean, there are giants. Aren't giants kind of dicks?
Not all giants.
Just general giant knowledge, like in.
You know that the storm giants are very secretive, and
Alright.
they generally don't come out into human society.
Okay.
And generally, they try to just not fuck with humans and orcs and goblins. They think that's sort of beneath them.
Okay.
You know that not forever, but for the longest time, the storm giants were on top of the ordning, and
Right.
that they were sort of the rulers who kept everybody in check and who kept the hill giants from just fucking everything up. So
Right.
they don't necessarily hate, or like they're not necessarily always evil, but they sort of are okay with small folk because they kept the hill giants and the stone giants from just like literally laying waste to the Stored Coast.
Okay.
Think of decent, high nobility humans.
Maybe
Pretty much.
All right.
some of them are dicks.
Yeah.
Duke Zalto's kind of a dick. I'm just
Again,
saying.
before we go in, I'm gonna suggest to Zeke and Nurum that we take the bodies that we just killed and throw them down the stairs.
Why?
Leave no trace. Because what if?
What if there's somebody waiting for us there that might be our friend, and then we threw bodies at them?
They'll know we're up here.
All right, if you want to, that's fine. I mean, I assume it's a bloody fucking mess, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
kind
it's
of cut a
kinda
guy.
weird.
Never mind. If it looks too daunting to clean up, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's
So-
a big
Just
time
bloody.
I have control water now. But that's more for like parting the sea and what have you than it is for cleaning up some shit. I can go
And-
Moses on this bitch.
You also know that control water, because this is the stronghold of a storm giant, cast by a cleric of Talos and not by a storm giant, is going to have less effect here than it would pretty much anywhere else in the multiverse.
All right.
Just saying.
Okay.
So
Fine by me.
I put my hand on Zeke's shoulder. So do we just go in?
Sure.
I'm thinking so, yeah.
I mean, the room's
I
empty.
don't think they're going to send us an invitation. We might as well walk in and say hi.
hmm
Okay.
The room's empty. So
Okay.
if you guys are right in the middle of the room,
I'm gonna
If only
look.
we had a rogue that showed up so we could look for traps. Fucking Steve.
it's true.
I'm gonna look into the pool. Just
All right, you see that it appears to be bottomless, but it curves off down here. You can tell it curves, but you can't see anything beyond that.
gotcha.
And you remember what happened last time you went in the water, right?
Oh yeah. It hurt.
It did. It did. It was not pleasant.
And you said it has a glassy surface, right?
It is smooth as glass. Yep.
Is there any loose stone or anything around?
Nope. It is rimmed with a gold worked stone edge. So it's like it almost looks like a Mario pipe. It's raised up out of the ground, and the outside.
Yes, my attempt of using my cloak as the Mario cape was not in vain then.
It was not. It was totally not.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Exactly. So you hear a faint music coming up from the pipe. Doo-doo-doo-doo. But no, it is just absolutely smooth.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the throne and look around it. Do I see anything particular in that vicinity?
Just more of what you've seen before. The thrones are not on a dais; they're not raised up. And that's what the amphitheater back here is for. The thrones are just like on the level ground, and there's nothing. Obviously there's this hallway behind them, but nothing other than the thrones is up here. It's spotlessly clean.
I look back at them and I'm like, should we go deeper?
I'm thinking
Always
so.
go deeper.
Always go deeper. Forgot who I'm with.
Like, that guy was charging back here for something. I need to find out what.
Yeah, clearly this is where they have something, maybe even a fucking alarm.
All right, so you see this staircase going up, and you can sort of see in this room over here, and then you see over here just like is sort of like a waiting chamber. It's almost like where you would like psych yourself up before you were gonna go out if you were a judge or a priest or whatever.
So there's nothing in this room.
No, it's just like a place to take a deep breath.
Okay.
And then back here is there's a chest and a couple of these anemone deals, and it looks like where all the cleaning supplies and all the stuff that was needed to maintain the amphitheater is kept. The robes and the formal wear and that kind of stuff is all in here as well.
Okay.
And then up the stairs, there's a couple of benches along the walls. There's these two chests. There's another light globe and a table right here. And this wall, even though you can see the S there, this wall is smooth. But the table has it's clearly like a planning chamber, like where you could have a close meeting with a couple of giants, and they could plan and maybe even have a meal brought in.
Do we see anybody up there, or would we have to go up the
No.
stairs to see it?
You do not. There's nobody up there.
Okay. I walk up there.
Okay. You see all the stuff I just described.
Well, I'm trying to steer clear of temptation, so yeah.
So all there's nobody up here. It's clearly a place where they would be planning something, but there's not actually anybody in here right now.
Gotcha. And what about this thing?
That's a secret door.
Okay, so I wouldn't know it was there.
You don't know it's there.
Okay. Do I see anything on the table?
You see a couple of scraps of paper. You see some quills and inkwells. You see some just random detritus. You don't really see anything of interest on the table. There's not really any intelligence that can be gathered from a list of numbers and a couple of names. One of them is Imrith and Zalto and Lord Portico. It looks maybe just like a guest list.
Okay.
I mean, was there anything back behind us?
Yeah, there was a different way you guys could have gone.
All right, I think we got to go back. I don't see anything worth checking out in here.
All right. So you guys saw this, and you also saw this.
Oh.
What exactly
There's nothing over there. There's nothing over there. But you did that. That is another way that you potentially could have gone.
All right.
It's just it's fucking.
It's a giant door.
It's off the map.
Yep.
Just a
It's
giant
To the wild blue yonder.
huge piece of glass, into the sea.
Oh, I don't want to go that way.
So you guys are gonna go in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. So, as you guys move into here, you are going to see two tables around. This is clearly a hot tub. It's bubbling and steaming, and is warm. The room itself is very warm. These two, these anemone chests. One of them is labeled towels, in common and giant and dwarvish. And then in the next room, you hear the clinking of glasses and low conversation.
Sounds like a place we need to go say hi at.
This room right here, you say?
Yeah.
Thank you, glasses. Yep.
You guys can see the stairway down here, and you can see sort of into this room without really provoking too much notice. But yeah.
I'm gonna wash my hands in the hot tub.
Okay. Roll
Get all the blood
a.
off of me.
Let's see. Roll a dex save.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm nervous about how hot
Yeah,
water
bless
is to make giants soothe their muscles.
Okay, so. Oh, I add proficiency to that, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm proficient in it? Cool.
Yep. Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's really fucking hot.
Hmm.
You don't get hurt, you don't take any damage, but you know it's really fucking hot.
It's not something we can soothe ourselves in anytime soon.
I mean, you might not want to.
Now that there's blood in it.
If you the blood, believe it or not, after about 60 seconds is gone.
Oh. Nice. After you, oh brave leader.
I'm making that pool.
Durham, go ahead. Go talk to these folks.
All right.
Nerm going in alone?
No, I'm right behind him.
I'll go in.
Yeah, I'm following them too. I'm not one to really lead, so.
Not really gonna walk in weapon drawn this time, but
All right. So as soon as you guys round the corner, you see a room just full of giants. There's 4 storm giants and one of each of the other types of giants, except for Cloud, because Lord Portico left. So there's
Who's
a hill
the fire
giant.
giant that's here?
The fire giant that's here is somebody you don't recognize. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
so may or may not be you.
Do we
Representing
see
for-
the giant that looks like Emrith?
You do.
Okay.
Emrith is here. You recognize Lady Sarissa as well. And then you also see Jarl Storvald, who's the frost giant leader. You see Countess Sansuri, or no, sorry, the cloud giant's not here. You see Thane Kylithica, who is the stone giant. You see a hill giant who only has the name of Ugg. And then, look, who is the fire giant that you guys see? Let's call him Grim. The fire giant that you guys see, his name is Grim. Everybody's sort of not really wearing name tags, but you can hear in the conversation before you come into the room that's the fire giant's name. As soon as you guys round the corner, everybody stops talking. One of the storm giants steps forward, looks at you, Ezekiel, or looks at you, Nurum. I'm sorry, Nurum's in front, and just sort of cocks his head. Does the little shrug thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Sarissa was the one we're trying to tell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Sarissa.
You do not address Our Lady. You need to speak with me first.
Okay.
I
Apologies.
pat Nurum on the head and I bow to the storm giant and I say we have urgent news for her.
That's fine. Everybody thinks they have urgent news for the Lady Sarissa. Who are you, and why are you here?
Oh, I'm bad at diplomacy.
Zeke knows the cloud giant, so I look at Zeke.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of.
Who's our friend that we just saw?
Space.
Hi, y'all. Lord Portico sent
Yeah,
us.
Portico. Oh, I keep on forgetting. Yes, Portico.
I've only met Portico a couple of times, so I really haven't.
They have too. They've only met Portico a couple of times too. So the Lord Portico sent you. On what errand? What is so urgent?
We have the ledgers from the fire giant slayer, right?
We do, but those are, well, yeah. Portico seemed to think they were okay.
A word of warning, I believe, from what these two tell me.
Well, he looks at you, Nurum.
We have sufficient reason to believe that Emerith is not
Be trusted.
who he says he is.
Well, of course he is not who he said he is. Imrith
She
is a lady.
She.
My-
Sorry, I
my
forgot.
partner,
Sorry.
my-
She.
And one of the storm giants in the background sort of looks at you and goes, "Pfft, another? How dare they?" It was Imrith,
Another?
like, blowing you guys off.
Persuasion. Oh, critical fail.
Crap.
He is a dragon, not a giant, and she started this ordning you're dealing with now.
The breaking of it. I correct him.
So
I
you're
critically
telling
failed. I
me-
can say whatever the fuck
That's
I want.
why I said after you failed, I supplemented it with the breaking of it. to
So
try
he
and-
looks at you, Ezekiel, and just says, "You're trying to tell me that one of my lady's dearest friends is a dragon, our mortal enemy, and you burst into our party uninvited to tell me this? You
I'm
must
telling
be
you
insane."
that she is the one that got Zalto collecting the pieces of the Voden Toad. I'm
Grim-
saying that we have ledgers that prove that she's been involved since day one.
Grim looks at you guys, says, "Zalto was an asshat.
Zalto's been taken care of.
Taken care of." What do
We
you mean by
helped
that?
his wife put him in his place.
Exactly.
The lady. What was her name? I forget her name.
Beatrix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beatrix.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
She also sends her regards.
Is she a Lannister now?
Sure, I guess. Maul is being overly polite at this point. He's not used to this, but he knows the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
Doesn't want several giants sticking on him right now.
So Mirren kind of looks at you and looks at Grim and says, "Zalto is off the table." Grim sort of closes his eyes and snaps his fingers and lights a flame.
He's not dead. We just helped his wife put him in his place.
And looks at Mirren and says, "Yes, Zalto is off the table." And then Mirren sort of looks at you guys and says, "The Lady Sarissa is indisposed. However, your case will be heard on the morrow." And he snaps his fingers. Mirren does, not the fire giant, but the storm giant clicks his fingers, and 3 halflings run up. It says, Gentlemen, my lords, please follow me." All at once. So there's like 3 voices all coming from the same spot.
Okay.
I mean, all coming from different spots, all saying the same thing.
Oh, hey guys, we should try that.
You're playing a very dangerous game here.
We play no games.
And I leave.
Yeah, we follow.
All right. So if you guys are going to follow, you are going to be taken back down to the first level.
Ignore the bodies, ignore the bodies, ignore the bodies.
to the barracks. Remember this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be left here. After saying follow, and thank you, the halflings aren't going to say a word to you as they lead you here. And if you try to ask them questions, they're just going to shake their heads no. So they lead you here, and then they leave. Quick as fuck. I'm sorry, I put you in the wrong spot. That's the giant barracks.
Ours done.
You guys are in the
Yeah.
little people barracks.
What did you say, little people?
Standard sized people barracks.
Maul at this point, once the little ones leave and we shut the door, I turn to the both of you and I'm like, I hope you know how much more dangerous our situation has become.
I mean, there's a room full of giant assholes, so yeah.
At least one of them is are on our side now?
The one that's on our side just left.
Well,
With our proof
Grim had
of
talked
Megara.
Beatrix lady to his queen. Apparently, from what I've noticed.
Maybe.
Emrith knows we're here and we're trying to oust her, so we might have problems from her now.
Yeah.
True.
Portico leaving really put us in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And not having anybody that really talks to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, not having a face at the party sort of hosed you
Not
guys.
having a warlock that we're supposed to have.
Mm.
Yeah,
Warlock's got to stop knocking bitches up.
it's true.
Don't suppose Daltor has any weight in this situation.
You guys do have a way to summon Daltor.
We can summon him, yeah.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, when we come in tomorrow, that may be what we need to do, unless you want to do it right now and go busting up north. Or upstairs.
Nah. We'll wait
Wait until tomorrow.
All right.
I suggest we barricade the door, though.
Yeah.
Today.
Keep watch.
Yeah.
I'm in for keeping watch. I don't know about barricading the door. But if you guys want to, I'm not going to stop anybody.
All right, so evening comes and it's like the middle of the night. Are you guys just like, is one of you up and everybody else is sleeping? Is that how we're gonna work this?
Taking cycles, yeah.
Yeah,
Who takes first watch?
I will. I need to be uninterrupted for a full sleep. So,
Okay,
or not uninterrupted, but I need to not be doing stuff.
cool. So
The only thing I'd need concentration for or anything would be the cloak, and I can't get a view of the night sky here anyway, so.
Yep.
well after what you would have perceived as nightfall, but before the first watch is ended, there's a knock on the door. Adventurers, it's Grim. Open the door.
We open the door.
Grim comes in and closes the door behind him and waves his hand at the door and sort of whispers something under his breath. Good. They can't hear us now. What were you thinking? How could you accuse Imrith in front of everyone like that?
Gotta shake things up every now and then.
She is furious. Right now, they're in the throne room debating whether or not they should execute you by flooding this room with water.
Seems fair.
What is your plan? What evidence do you have?
We have ledgers.
We'll show them the ledgers.
All right, so he's going to look through the ledgers. It says, I need these. I need to show these to the Lady Sarissa. Imrith has her wrapped around her finger. She's not going to believe you if you take these to her as small folk. You need a giant on your side.
Would
We will have
Daltor help
one.
our side?
You know Daltor?
We do.
You do.
He's my older brother.
Daltor's the one that originally put us on this to find out who killed his kid.
Nephew.
Nephew, sorry.
Elmoria was dear to him. It's true. So, yes, then I believe that did he give you one of his candles?
Yes.
Yes.
Use it now.
All right. We light that candle. Oh, Daltor!
Save us from our bad decisions.
We made a bad decision. Emrith is
We're
here.
here with your brother.
Your brother says shit hit the fan.
So there's a huge, column of flame, 20 feet around. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn. Small room, 20-foot column.
I got a 4.
I'm good.
I resist fire.
I see this coming.
You do not see it coming.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so the DC was 12. 4's not gonna do it. Roll 3d6, Ezekiel.
And I get healed up now, right? Because it's been.
Only if we sleep.
Yeah, you guys haven't slept all the way yet, but you haven't taken any more damage. So
14.
all right, and you have resistance to fire, so
Yep.
you take half. Yeah.
Seems about right.
Daltor comes in the room, just blustering and like, just, like shaking himself, and he's not holding a conch. He doesn't have a conch of teleportation, so it's been taxing on him to get here. But he recognizes you guys, and he looks at Maul and says, "Are you with them?"
I nod
Yes.
and then bow.
Good. It is good to show respect. Ezekiel, what have you done?
Well, Amrith is right here.
I just pointed to him like you.
Portico left us to go look and see if the Primordial was burning down Zalto's mountain. Because, yeah, we let that guy hang out in that volcano probably a little longer than he should have. But, so we came in and suggested that Emrith was Emrith. We have proof, these ledgers.
What is Emrith?
A dragon.
Oh, a dragon.
A blue
Started
dragon.
the ordning, or undid the ordning. Got Zalto looking for those
Golden
those
toad
rodent
pieces.
toad pieces.
She was the one who set this in motion. How do you know
All sowing chaos to kick your ass.
this? How do you know that it was Emrith who started this discord?
She killed Harshnag.
Partially circumstantial evidence, but, well, Harshnag's not dead. He's back. But
You
Almost.
revived him and then we left him.
I resurrected him. He walked into
Yeah.
the woods. He's fine.
Harshnag is a stout fellow.
But,
He'll be fine.
And I also walk up to him with the ledgers.
Grim, have you inspected the ledgers? And Grim's going to kind of nod at him, and he's going to flip through and say, I knew that Zalto's fortress was too strong for a man of his means. I knew that the money must be coming from somewhere else. Taking gold from dragons. Blasphemy.
we don't know for sure that he knows that she was a dragon. We just assume so. Because she seems to have everybody fooled that she's a giant.
Zalto's always been sort of an asshat.
His wife has him on lockdown now. I don't think he'll be causing a problem.
He won't be surviving this. Bellatrix,
She's gonna kill him?
Beatrix will mourn him, but the Fire
was
Giant
nice.
code is clear. A betrayal on this level, whether he knew that Emrith was a giant or not, demands his death. A dragon, yeah. Whether he knew that Emrith was a dragon or not, demands his death. He's gonna
I don't.
bring a flame into the middle of his hands. He's gonna whisper, and then a huge gust of wind is going to just swirl around the room. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw. And Ezekiel, because you have the storm sorcerer thing, I'm going to give you advantage.
Neat. Hey!
Didn't need it.
I did so good.
Everybody makes it.
Yes.
DC was 12 again.
In my hand.
I was worried, to be honest.
Lord Portico is going to appear in the room, and he's going to be holding the iron flask. And the swirling winds were clearly caused by his entrance. And that's his teleportation magic at work.
I look at him and I'm like, is it in there?
And he's going to take the flask and hand it to Daltor and say, the Dawn Titan has been contained. Daltor is going to snap his fingers, and the flask is gone.
Bye.
So, we have the Lady Emrith here in the maelstrom. Sarissa, clearly distraught over her father's disappearance. What should we do?
How do we find her father?
We need to speak with Sarissa.
There's no way we can talk to her on our own without Emerith nearby.
It's very unlikely. Mirren as well. Mirren has his words in her ears, and he is influencing her greatly as well.
I clear my throat and I look at Grim and I'm like, weren't you going to take the ledgers to her, to Sarissa?
We should go. And Grim is going to say, Daltor, you should come with me and bring these small folk. We should go to the audience chamber now.
I have no qualms with this plan.
Sure.
It's this or get flooded to death. I don't really see any other way around it.
Alright, so you guys are going to traverse up here, back to the entrance to the audience chamber, and
I'm
there
going to
is
listen to the door first.
loud shouting coming from inside, and Grim is going to leave you guys and go into the chamber and leave Daltor out here with you guys.
Is Lord Portico with us too?
Yes, Portico's with you as well. I'm going to post a link because Ezekiel, you are going to run Daltor.
Wait.
Shit's going down.
And nope, that's not what I wanted. There it is. Alright. Ezekiel, you're going to run Daltor. Maul, you're going to run Grim. And Nurum, you are going to run Lord Portico.
Wow. 3 giants. So the fire giant will count for Portico as well then? Or is that going to be a different link?
What's that?
Fire giant count for Portico as well, or is that going to need a separate link?
No, I'm going to send you a separate link.
Okay.
So, let's go here.
Well, that's happening. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick.
Okay, cool. This is going to be interesting.
Alright, so there's the other link for the Cloud Giant. So while... I'll wait till Matt gets back. But while you guys are like standing in the hallway, you can hear the level of conversation just getting louder and louder and louder, and things are escalating. And there's shouting going on, and sort of you're getting the feeling that things are not really going very well.
I think this is going great. This is the best I've ever had. Working in a giant court, all this stuff, fantastic.
The doors are going to burst open. Ugg and Thane Kylithica are going to storm out. Jarl Storvald is not far behind, so that the only giants that remain are the Cloud Giant, Portico, the Fire Giants, Grim and Daltor, and then the Storm Giants are Sarissa and Emrith and Mirren.
Sarissa, Emrith, and Mirren.
So there's 3 Storm Giants and 3... There's 2 Fire Giants and 1 Cloud Giant, and then the 3 of you.
What about a partridge and a pear tree?
Nope.
Damn it.
No birds in the maelstrom.
Oh.
You might get a starfish in a tide pool, but no partridge, no pear tree.
All right then.
All right, so you guys are going to go in to the room. Daltor is going to lead you in.
I'll just
And-
go ahead and summon Minnie as we're walking in.
All right. So Minnie is up, and he knows what's going on. He's just going to kind of look around. He's going to do a little. He's going to do a little bat flip with his hand axe and with his battle axe, and let you know that he is ready. He's ready to fight.
Down.
Cool.
I put my hand on Zeke's shoulder. I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it.
My guess
I'm not
is
sure if we're
we
gonna be able to
cannot.
avoid it.
I would rather not either. I don't have as many spells as I'd like to have when fighting 75 giants.
It's true.
Did we regain at least a little bit of HP in our stuff? No.
You got a short rest. You could spend hit dice if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could spend hit dice if you want to.
I'm probably gonna need that for this fight.
Yeah.
So while you guys are figuring that out, you see the giants basically start speaking in giant, and
I
they
hear them.
really start like yelling at each other. Basically, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you, fuck you, nah, fuck you. And so like the storm giants are clearly pissed at the fire giants. And Lord Portico is a real, like, kind of chill dude, and he's trying to, like, calm everybody the fuck down, and it's not working at all. And
Oh, yes. I'm full now.
all right,
Pull
and the Imrith is going to say, "Stop," and everybody just shuts up. Right, almost as if she had cast silence, but you can tell she didn't use a magic. She didn't use any magic. She's used her like the force of her will to calm everybody down.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. Maul is staring her dead in the face with a glare. He's just glaring at her.
And Imrith is going to look at Daltor and say, "Why are you here? What is going on?"
I mean, probably need to go in there.
And Daltor is just you guys are in there. You can
Never mind.
you're
Alright.
in there. And Daltor is going to fold his arms, say, "You've been sowing discord all along the Sword Coast and all along the mountain kingdoms of the Seven Marrows. How dare you? How dare you shatter the ordning? How dare you put my lord, King Hecaton, into such a state?" And Imrith is gonna, "What? I had nothing to do with Hecaton's disappearance. How did you know he was still alive? Everyone here thinks he's dead." And Daltor is gonna say, "I have known that Hecaton was still alive. I was working through these adventurers to try and help Lady Sarissa find her father." Sarissa's gonna stare at Daltor and say, "How could you keep my father's capture from me? I mourned him. I wept for him. I lit candles in the temple for him. How dare you?" Ezekiel, roll me a charisma check for the fire giant, please.
For the fire giant. Right on.
So you get a +1.
I do. Boomtown, 12.
All right.
Prettiest fire giant in the room.
It's true. So, Sarissa is not swayed by Daltor's words. Grim
I'm
is
gonna-
going to.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to jump up. And I'm going to hit some persuasion action here.
That might not be the best idea, but
Your Highness, he only had your best interest in mind. We didn't know anything until recently. Even what we know now has been cobbled together through various sites. If it hadn't been for Zalto and his wife and what we found out there, Emrys would still be an enigma, wrapped in a riddle, eating a sandwich.
That's tremendous. Imrith is going to say, "I'm not going to stay here and stand for this sort of accusation. and she's going to cast teleport on herself, and she's going to disappear.
I yell, "You should have just flapped your big dumb wings and flown off."
And in the back of the room, there is going to appear a giant blue dragon.
Shit, she did.
What did you say to me?
Hey, look, I told you.
I was content to leave. I was going to count this a victory with the chaos that I had caused. But you had to taunt me. How dare you?
Damn it, she is a blue dragon.
Maul looks at Sarissa and says to her, "Behold your friend."
She is kind of a
Behold
motherfucker.
Emerith.
Everybody make a constitution save for yourself and the giants.
Okay, my constitution is banging.
I got a 9.
Don't I get proficient?
That's mine.
The DC is 17.
Daltor makes it.
Ooh, holy crap. This con save throw is plus 10.
Yeah, giants have ridiculous con.
Oh. Wait. Constitution. I'm trying to think.
Funny enough, he was only 1 point higher than me, so.
Alright.
Fire giants, their constitution's a +6, so I can run.
Con saving throw is plus 10.
Oh, +10? Okay.
Yeah. Con saving throw is plus 10.
Grim barely gets higher than I do.
Alright. Everybody who rolled, I didn't keep track of it, but everybody who rolled less than a 17 takes 45 lightning damage.
Oh,
Damn!
Jesus.
I'm so glad I healed up because I would be dead.
Breath weapons are a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Ooh.
Something tells
I can
me
easily do that.
that you are not ready yet for this fight. And then she leaves.
What about the rest of us?
No, the ancient blue dragon just got pissed off that Ezekiel was taunting her. It's not time to fight her yet.
Apparently not. Jesus.
God damn.
I was seriously going to have to ask Talos for better lightning bolts.
You're pretty sure that Emrith doesn't have anything to do with Talos.
Right, I need better lightning bolts to fight Emerith. My lightning don't work on blue dragons.
It don't.
I need that Talos lightning.
You need that holy shit.
Okay. Maul clutches his wounds and he looks at Sarissa again, and I'm like, "Now you've seen what we've seen."
Woo!
This is an unfortunate development. Lord Portico, tell them what you told me the other night in confidence. And so Lord Portico is going to reach into his pocket and he's going to pull out a very small golden coin. And this coin has the symbol of 3 towers on one face, and on the other face is going to be the letter T. He's going to hand it to Nurum.
I feel like I should probably recognize this. I don't quite.
You have no idea what this is.
Okay.
Matt has no idea what this is, but Nurum might.
I gotcha.
You should roll for it then, I guess.
Let me take a look here. My skills.
History, I guess. Spitballing, but...
Whatever skill you want.
Is it a religious thing? I don't even fucking know.
Probably more of a greed thing.
You're pretty sure it's not religious at all?
Mhm.
Right on.
Even with a 7, you know it that most temples don't use towers as their symbols, and it's the rare temple that mints their own coins.
Cool.
Towers have any sort of dwarven origin to them, perhaps?
Not dwarven origin, but dwarves are master smiths, so that's why he gave it to you.
Probably forged with dwarven hands, then, probably, at some point.
Maybe, maybe not, but you could definitely recognize where it was forged. But I'm gonna need you to roll something.
Perception check, probably.
Sure, do it up.
Doing perception. I am not very perceptive.
You are convinced that this is from your home, but not a coin that you've seen ever. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Daltor is gonna say, "Here, Grim, take a look at this." Maul, why don't you roll a history check for Grim?
Let me see if I can do this dude justice. Not make him look like a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
What do I roll?
I'll give you guidance. You get a plus D4.
So straight, it's wisdom, so plus
Okay.
2, because he does
2.
not have it trained.
You get plus D4.
Plus a D4.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so. 2. Okay.
With a 19, you are going to know that this is the coinage of Tal Verar, and that they are renowned for their gambling houses, none more so than the Sin Spire.
That's where I would have known that from, then.
Excellent.
So you have a gold
Much
coin.
my ill-gotten gains.
Yes, you have a gold coin from the Sin Spire. And this was found in King Hecaton's room. And Lord Portico is going to tell you that the master of the Sin Spire, Requin, has a reputation for dealing with the lowest brand of scum and the highest of the nobles. So he very likely had his fingers in with Imrith without even knowing that he was working for a blue dragon, but still involved with some of the seediest of the underbelly of the Seven Marrows. So this is really the only lead that you guys have. But Lord Portico is going to encourage you to take Lady Sarissa's favor and try to figure out where her father is and to bring him back alive.
We are in. I had nothing else to do this week.
All right. Mirren is going to hear all of this and look around and realize that Imrith has left him, but he is pissed anyway. So he is going to try and assassinate Lady Sarissa.
Can
Anybody have a passive perception over 15?
Yeah, 17.
Cool. Nurum?
yeah, 16 for the
Passive perception. That's just 10 plus wisdom, wisdom.
Wisdom, yep.
Yeah, mine's 11.
fire giants have a passive perception of 16.
Yep. So the two fire giants and the I'm assuming the cloud giant has it as well.
Perception
Will-
plus 7.
Yeah, so he has 17 on his perception. So the fire giants will notice that Mirren is going to draw out his longsword, which is actually the size of a dagger for him, and try to assassinate Sarissa. Roll initiative.
Gotcha.
Okay. So it's me and the Giants are the only ones that are in on the first round. Is that how it's going to be?
Yep.
All right. Ezekiel's got a 17.
Initiative for the giants is
Giants got a 16.
what's the
Mhm.
initiative for them?
Dexterity
It's
modifier.
yeah plus
Dexterity.
Yeah.
-1 for fire giants.
Okay.
And it's 0 for Cloud, so. Oh.
11.
Ooh. All right, so Ezekiel, and then you have Daltor.
Yep.
And then
Portico's way at the bottom there.
And Grim has 11, so wherever he...
what did you roll, Maul? What'd you roll for Maul?
11. I didn't roll for Maul because
Roll
Maul
for
didn't
Maul.
notice.
I probably need to roll.
Everybody's gonna. The first round is just gonna be the guys who noticed.
Okay.
So Maul and Nurum, go ahead and roll for yourselves.
I got a 25.
You will be real fast in the next round.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm going to be real slow. I'm glad I healed up. Did we take half damage from that lightning breath?
no.
Okay.
No, you took all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we
You're
do,
still.
if we made the save, did we take half
If you
damage?
made the save, you took half damage. Yeah.
Okay. That was 22 then.
And then let's see. Nurum got a 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
What did Grim get? He got an
He got
11.
an 11.
All right. So
He's above Portico because Portico got a 1.
Portico was a 1.
that's right. Portico, Grim, and then Nurum goes in the middle there, right? That's good enough. No, Nurum got a 5.
Yeah, I had a 5. But...
Goes right below Grim.
There we go.
Where does this dude go that's attacking, though?
And then
So you get at least 2 attacks. Just
all right.
nothing.
Cool. So Ezekiel.
All right, I raise my hand and I yell, "Be gone!" Give me a charisma save. Casting banish.
Charisma save on a storm giant gets +9.
Oh shit, he's pretty.
26.
Yeah, he's good. I didn't think he was that pretty.
Storm giants have good charisma.
Well, that was a bad choice. I made another bad decision.
It's all right. Daltor.
Right on. Daltor's going to go ahead and just charge because he doesn't cast spells. Honestly, it probably works out better this way.
Yeah.
Since, spells didn't get me very far. He's going to go ahead with Great Sword. And Great Sword, so he gets a 24 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so that's 12d6 plus 12. He does 56 damage.
Ugh.
Oh, Lord.
That hurts.
Daltor!
Let's see. He has +14 to hit on a 16, so he hits, and he does 30 damage to Sarissa. He's gonna try and kill Sarissa at least for a round or two. Grim.
Is there a way he can charge to get between Sarissa and Mirren?
You can try to. You can do a opposed strength check. Sure.
Let me see if this dude's actually any good at it. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. So that's going to be...
You gotta beat a 20.
Nope.
Storm Giant has +14 to strength. So
Yeah.
you can still attack. He was just trying to shoulder him out of the way. That was his bonus action.
Well, then he's going to multi-attack, so that is going to be a did you get 12 earlier?
What's that?
I'm talking to Zeke. How did he get 12 when he rolled the... Oh, 11. Gotcha. That was my mistake. I was looking at something else. This is multi-attack.
Both hit.
Okay. So...
12d6 plus 12.
Okay.
And it's actually plus 14. I did the math wrong.
That's fine. 12d6 plus 14. Math is hard.
It was a 7, not a 6. I was just kind of going with the flow and flowing with the go.
Lots of sixes.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Taking over 100 points of damage. Nurum. Or, sorry. Yeah, Nurum.
Nurm's not in this round.
Yeah, it's Portico.
Portico. Yeah, that's right. Portico.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, look up Portico stuff here real quick. So, yeah, probably go with the multi-attack as well with him with his Morning Star. So it's plus 12 to hit. Let's see here. So now that hits.
Yeah.
Try that one as
So
well.
does that one. Yep.
Oh.
All right. I got to figure out the damage for this. 3d8 plus 8.
Twice.
Twice.
Who rolls 68 plus 16?
16.
Oh,
Ouch.
that's another ouch right there.
Yeah. All right. So all the way to the top, and Maul, what would you like to do? You've seen your giant friends attack Mirren, who is trying to assassinate Lady Sarissa.
What the?
What's the rules to hold person against a giant again?
Giant's not a person. You need
yeah.
a monster.
Only works on peoples.
I
I don't think I can cast Hold Monster yet.
It's a 5th or
Fifth,
6th level
I think.
spell.
Yeah.
I know what I'll do against this dude. Something I haven't tried before. Where's the page?
It's a 5th level spell.
Right on.
I'm going to use up 2 key points to
Okay.
do Water Whip
Okay.
as a bonus action against this dude.
All right.
To try and unbalance him. Have him make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. All right. Dex is only plus 2. He gets a 12.
And how do I tell if he fails or
8
passes?
plus wisdom plus your proficiency.
8 plus wisdom plus my proficiency. So he just misses then.
Cool. So how much damage? I'm assuming knocked prone as well.
I'm also, because I can throw 3 key points into this to get, or the standard's 2. I can throw third one in for an extra D10.
Cool.
So that's going to be 4d10, and
that's big.
you can knock him. You can either pull him up to 25 feet or knock him prone. Successful successful save only gets half. So I'm gonna pull him away from Sarissa
Okay.
with
Cool.
the water whip, and he gets dealt 40-10.
Cool. Roll it up.
Nice.
All right. So he took a shitload of damage this round.
And
Zeke,
he's 20. He's basically
he's closer. He's a lot closer to you guys
yeah.
than you're gonna pull him towards you, right?
I'm going to pull him towards the scrying pool.
Fair enough. So he's going towards the water. All right, Ezekiel.
All right. I'm going to get in between him and Sarissa, and I am going to use command.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save.
9.
Flee. He must stop doing whatever he's doing on his turn and run.
Okay. Daltor.
Daltor's just going to fuck this dude up.
Does he have to make a concentration save against it if he takes damage?
He gets that one. Nope. He gets that one save and one save only.
Okay.
He becomes a pinata for a round, basically.
Ouch.
Nice.
He provokes attacks of opportunity as he runs, if he runs past people.
14 does not hit.
Yeah.
But 25 does.
Sure.
Oh, this is brutal. We're basically just massacring this dude.
I mean, he made a really shitty decision.
Yeah, he did. And I'm assuming that he's mind controlled by Emrith. That's why.
Mm.
Well, right now he's mind controlled by Ezekiel.
Right. Ouch.
Daltor's done. It's his turn. He runs.
He is going to dive into the pool.
I hope he drowns.
I did not see that coming.
He's, well, you told him to flee.
Yeah.
So he is going to dive into the pool.
Smart move.
And the pool is going to take him down the chute into the middle of the whirlpool. And because he's lived here his whole life, he knows how to use the whirlpool. It's going to shoot him up like 1,000 feet into the air over the water. And then he's going to cast Featherfall when he gets close to the water, and then get into the water and swim away. He's gone.
That worked so well.
We taught him a lesson, too.
Yeah. You guys did like almost 200 damage. You only had 230 hit points. Like,
Damn.
Maybe I shouldn't have made him run then.
the
He was pretty close to
CR13
dead.
monster. Yeah. You guys fucked him up good.
Nice.
So, yeah, that happened.
I was going to try and drown him, too.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can drown storm giants.
no, he has
I think they can
Water
breathe
breathing?
water.
as
Oh.
an at will as a 3-a-day spell.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he's not gonna be drowning anytime soon.
I mean, they live underwater here.
Fair point.
I'm not too familiar with storm giants. My character is, but I'm not.
You also would have figured out that the pipe really is sort of like a Mario pipe. It like just slides you down into the and into a very similar chamber to what you saw on the lower level, and then he just sort of jumped into the maelstrom, into the whirlpool, and got skyrocketed out.
Well,
Only storm
either way,
giants can do
working
that.
out.
Yeah. No, that was pretty cool. So Daltor just kind of looks at you, Ezekiel. He kind of gives you a little nod. He's going to snap his fingers, bring a flame up, say, "Is there anything that you need to ask me before I go?"
Do you know anything about this casino that we need to know?
It is on the highest of 9 steps on the central island of Talvarar. The city is ringed by reefs. It is a very strange city. Do not eat the shark's eyes.
Okay.
They have all sorts of odd delicacies and things that they think you can eat that you probably shouldn't. The Sin Spire is decadence personified. It is everything that you could possibly imagine in luxury. The clientele there are the highest of nobility, the wealthiest of merchants, the oldest of families. They all try for years just to get past the doors. It's going to be very difficult for you as adventurers to even come close to the Sin Spire. See what you can find in the town and in the taverns.
I hope our thief shows up.
Know this. Men dressed such as yourselves will not be allowed anywhere near the entrance to the Sin Spire.
I think we need some new duds.
You think? We encountered a group of who did those mercenaries work for back we slaughtered before we entered this chamber?
The Zentarum?
Yes.
Oh, I think we need fancy duds. I think we need to talk to this princess about hooking us up with some royal stuff.
The Zentarum were here at Imrith's behest.
Okay.
They are no friend of Sarissa. He looks at her and says, "Right?" And she just kind of nods. Yeah. I don't know them. She's clearly very shaken up from being the assassination.
Maul walks towards her, and he bows to her and says, "Rest assured, we will try to do everything within our power to save your father."
From a half-breed, I appreciate it. Speaks well of your kind. Many in your position would just be eating everything in sight and unable to control themselves. You seem to have risen above. She doesn't think very highly of hill giants. She's sort of a racist bitch.
I'm also half human, so I guess that's my human side. You know.
And you, little one, what do you have to say?
I vowed long ago I wouldn't return to that forsaken place. Bad memories in that area. That's why I tried to blot it out long ago. Yet here I am coming back. This will not bode well for me, I'm afraid.
To Talvarar?
Yes.
All right.
I was a dwarf of ill repute in my younger days.
Shit. Seriously?
Does anybody repute you good now?
No.
I'm pretty sure you're mostly ill.
Like,
well, I was a burglar.
Nurum was a male hooker?
I guess I misphrased that. Of ill deeds, not exactly of the hooking kind.
Okay. I was like, you didn't tell me about that in your backstory. I would have used that a little bit earlier.
Not what I was referring to.
Solid backstory.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Dude, I've never played an ex-hooker. Super interested now.
That's awesome.
No, but
Hashtag new background.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The thieves' life may have come in contact with a few, but
Nice.
the seedy underbelly of that place. I was really hoping I would never have to return.
So she tells you that you can use the teleportation circle on the first level. So if you guys want to go back...
We need a nap, and is there any chance you can get us some clothing that allow us to get closer to the building? Right now, we don't look like we have the means to get anywhere.
Take whatever you want from the barracks.
Thank you.
I can't guarantee you what's there, but take whatever you need.
All right. Portico, is there any chance you can take a look at this here crown, see what it does?
Sure.
I've just been walking around with it on my head for a while.
It makes you feel awesome.
It does. I do feel awesome.
All right. Let me pull out my DM's guide.
Crown is feeling awesome.
And we are going to find out together what this does.
Wait.
Where did you find that thing again? You found that in Zalto's lair, right?
It was in with the
Yeah.
it was in with the conch of teleportation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's go. It's not the deck of many things.
I have one
Well,
question, though.
Sure.
How would she have known that I was half hill giant?
She could tell it by your appearance.
Okay.
She's a giant. I mean,
Yeah, gotcha.
she knows. She's able to tell what type of giant you are just by looking.
Gotcha.
She was raised in giant nobility, so
I mean, you can tell when somebody is of mixed breeding of some sort. I mean, even things like Irish descent, stuff like that.
I'm an above average looking half breed, though.
sure you
Well,
are.
but it's not
I have a
necessarily
14 in
that you
charisma.
have facial features that represent your breed.
Yeah, it's the length of your arms and the the placement of your cheekbones and the color of your eyes.
I mean, a redhead is normally going to be somebody who has got Irish in them or something Nordic.
Yeah.
At that point, they can be very pretty, but they're still distinctly that part of the world.
Yeah. So, let's see. Where are the tiaras?
Nerm got to wear a tiara too. And
I'm so pretty!
No, you have a dress. He's got the tiara.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to find a drag show.
I fear Nerm might know where one of those are.
So, this is this is going to be a tiara of evasion. So this
Cool.
tiara has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to spend one of its charges to succeed on the saving throw instead.
Oh my god, I needed this so bad!
Nice.
My -2 isn't as bad anymore.
If you look it up, you're going to find the description under the ring of evasion, but yours is a tiara.
Cool.
Nice.
I whisper to Zeke, should we ask about the magical items in the vault before or after?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember,
We didn't know there were magic items there.
Yeah. Did we find out there were magic items?
Yeah, we found out there were some, but we couldn't locate
Oh
them.
yeah, I guess we did use the ability to determine that something was there, but we didn't want to swipe anything.
All right. What's in the vault? If we can have whatever we need, what's down there?
All right. So you are going to find gloves.
We're
of missile
asking first.
Right. This is what's down there.
Okay.
There are gloves of missile snaring. There is a hat of disguise. And there is also a cloak of elven kind.
What does that do?
When you wear this cloak with its hood up, wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide as the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
That sounds pretty awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
I need that. I need that.
We need the hot up disguise if we're going to take you into public, boy.
The Hat of Disguise says, while wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the disguise self-spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
And remember, things do require attunement.
Yep.
I don't have any magical items on me at all. So.
Then you need some of this stuff. Yeah, you do.
have
You got
one
one
of
of
the,
the giant things, right?
Yeah, you have
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the giant stones.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that.
That
Yeah,
takes
you
one.
big crybaby. Calm down.
I didn't know that was an attunement thing.
Yeah,
but
it
It
requires
has
attunement.
If you read the sheet that Rick sent out, it said attunement.
Yeah.
The gloves of missile snaring say these gloves seem to almost meld into your hands when you don them. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in that hand. And Maul, you can
That's
already
for you.
do that.
Yes, I can.
So, Nurum
I'm
or
more
Ezekiel,
worried about the cloak and the hat.
How much stuff am I allowed to wear that requires attunement?
Only 3 items with attunement.
3 items with attunement.
Yep.
So the cloak is 1 already.
And then you have this
you have
stone.
2
I have
gems.
2 stones, so
So you're
one's
full.
on my axe. So yeah,
And you have the armor.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't
it's only
require
plus
attunement
2,
though.
so it shouldn't have attunement.
Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
just a plus.
It's plus 2, so I don't know if it has attunement.
It does
Normally
not.
it's only attunement if it has abilities.
It does not.
So, as she said that we can use them,
You can take whatever you want.
Yep.
You
I will
don't
take
have
the
to.
hat. I will gladly borrow the hat and the cloak.
Okay. So the gloves should probably go to Ezekiel.
Ezekiel's got his 3 items. I don't know that Ezekiel's got...
Okay.
I'm not getting rid of Minnie, the mace, or my new hat.
Mini does not require attunement.
Oh, shit! I'll take them!
I'll take them.
Mini is loyal to you based on your treatment of him, and
Oh my
you're giving him things to smash, and treating him with respect. Mini does not require attunement.
Cool. Yep, then I'll take the gloves of missile snaring. That'll work.
Cool.
Nice.
Let me grab my phone here real quick. And we're going to play a sound.
Play a sound. Okay.
You guys are going to level up to 9.
Nice.
I get extra damage now.
I get a feat.
I gotta look at what I do up online here.
Oh, okay. Let me. Because of my race, I get extra freaking damage now.
Nice.
Yeah. I get to do 2d4 instead of 1d4 extra damage for race stuff. Wild strength.
Nice. So,
I get to add lightning onto every attack I make with a weapon.
when next we meet, you are going to be back aboard the Golden Iris on your way to Talvarar.
Okay.
Are we going to meet again next week or in 2 weeks?
That is highly up to you. I'm fine with whatever.
Ezekiel?
I have a dinner Tuesday next week, so I'm no dice on Tuesday.
So probably the following
The
then.
following, I'm great any day you want.
Let's do 2 weeks.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Level up to 9. And
I'm looking up brutal critical right now. It looks like that's what I got access to.
that is
1
beastly.
additional weapon damage die. I'm determining the extra damage for critical hit.
I don't really think I get anything until next level.
That's
That looks potent.
that's not good for you. For me, I mean, on you. Sir Crits a lot.
Oh, I rolled like 3 1s today, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You guys see the fire? Did I move you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no, not this level, but next level I get purity of body. I'm immune to diseases and poison next level.
All right. Well, you guys are going to be aboard the Golden Iris, so if there's anything you want to ask Lord Portico, because he's going to come with you, then you can think about that. Send me an email or whatever, and we'll get that locked up, and then we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Sounds great.
Yes.
All right.